Get a £5 free bet every week with Offer Club from William Hill. Simply stake a total of £20 or more across the week on pre-match football accumulators with 4 or more selections, and you'll get a £5 free bet on the Friday. Join William Hill Offer Club on mobile or online now.
So you're looking to fight in December. Opponents?
There's been no opponents or nothing named yet. It's all in the pipeline. It's all in the works right now. Hopefully in the next week to 2 weeks there'll be an announcement of date, place, opponent, everything like that. And it's exciting times, and I'm looking forward to it very much.
Now, Curtis Stevens is going to be fighting an opponent that you fought, I believe, in your last fight against De La Rosa, correct?
Yeah. Correct.
What do you think of that fight? How's that fight going to play out? And if Stevens is victorious, can we possibly see a fight between the two of you?
Yeah, why not? It depends on how far these guys get in their career. If they go down one path and I go down one path, I'm sure we're going to end up crossing paths at some stage. For me, out there, I don't look at anybody and be like, I want to fight him or I want to fight them. The only reason I want to fight these guys is the guys that have belts, or the guys that's going to help me get to that position to fight for a belt. And for me, it's going to be an interesting fight with De La Rosa and Curtis Stevens. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm very early on in my career as well, so it's going to be great to see how De La Rosa gets on with Stevens. Styles make fights too. At the end of the day, you can't go by this fight and that fight to see how things go. So I'm interested in the fight. I'm looking forward to watching that fight, and who knows, if Curtis Stevens comes out victory,
right,
it could definitely be a fight down the line for me and Curtis. So it's an exciting game. It's a long journey, and I'm sitting in my seat, I have my seatbelt on, and I'm ready for this journey. I can't wait.
Let's play the hypothetical game here. Let's say Canelo Alvarez has a fight set up for May against Lemieux. The fight falls through. Then he has a fight set up against Curtis Stevens. That fight falls through. Golden Boy scrambles to get an opponent. They come to you. Would you take that fight?
Would I take the fight with Canelo? I'm a boxer. I train in this gym every day. Why wouldn't I? Do you know what I mean? It's a dream, it's a goal of mine to be world champion, to get a crack at the title against Canelo, one of the best fighters out there. I couldn't turn that down, you know what I mean? It's an opportunity that you would have to take. I'm so early on in my career. I'm hungry, I'm a fighter, I want to be the best, I want to be world champion, and when that opportunity arises, I'm going to give it my all. I'm going to grab it with both hands and take that belt, but at the end of the day right now, is it going to be too soon in my career to fight Canelo? Yeah. Of course, but somebody comes up to me, I'm a fighter, I want to be world champion. Somebody says to me, Jason, we have a possible fight with Canelo. First thing is going to come into my head, yes, let's take it. Do you know what I mean? But I know my team around me mightn't think the same, and everything like that, but I'm a fighter. I want to be the best out there. I want to be world champion. When that opportunity comes around, I can't say no to that.
How do you beat a fighter like Canelo Alvarez? What would you do inside that ring?
And with Canelo, you have to be very smart. He's a big puncher. You got to have a great defense. Mayweather, look what he did with Canelo.
Exactly.
Was Canelo young at the time as well? Of course he was. But still, what Mayweather did.
You borrow a little bit of that blueprint that Floyd Mayweather set out, how to beat Canelo Alvarez?
Of course. Do you know what I mean? The man beat him very comfortably in my eyes, and to look back and to watch that, you have to take away, I'm a fighter, I have my own style. I do what I do. But why not look at the Muhammad Ali's? Why not look at the Sugar Ray Leonards, the Floyd Mayweathers? Take bits and pieces from each of their styles and add it to yours. You're not copying, you're not doing that. You're seeing what these great champions have done. These great champions have been to the top. They are the best out there, and they are the best in their era. Why should I not look at them, take things from them, and add it to my armour? It can only make me better.
You know, Jason, one of the last questions I want to ask you. You're one of the nicest people I've met, you know, in boxing. But also, I don't want to piss you off, so I don't want to get my ass kicked. But how do you separate that? Because you're a mean guy inside that ring. But like I mentioned before, you're a nice guy. You're really cool, down to earth. You know, a lot of people, they gravitate towards you. They like you. You're a nice guy. How do you separate those two things? Because when you're inside that ring, you're a murderous puncher. You go inside and you want to destroy your opponent. But like I mentioned before, you're a hell of a guy.
It's simple. You know what I mean? I'm outside the ring. I'm enjoying my life. I'm living a great life. I have great friends, family, people around me. You know, I like to have fun. I like to enjoy myself. But for me to keep living this good life that I'm living, for me to give my family a life that they've never had before, that guy across the ring is there to take that away from me. Everything that I've worked for, everything that I've blood, sweat and tears put into it, that guy across the ring is trying to take that away from me. And it's easy for me to switch into El Animal mode whenever that happens, because, you know, that guy across the ring there is taking something away from me, and I'm one guy that you'll not take nothing away from easy. You know, so when I get into that ring, I look at that opponent as trying to take away my food, my life, my living, my money. I'm not going to let any man do that. That's why I can switch on, and that's why I can turn around and be the animal that I do be inside the ring.
Hey, Jason, you're from Ireland. You are training out here where it's predominantly a Mexican culture, Mexican race. Are you the Irish Mexican or the Mexican Irish Quigley?
Yeah, you know, I'm starting to learn bits of Spanish and everything now as well. You know, me and all my Mexican fans, nearly all my friends out here have a Mexican background and are Mexican, so, you know, I'm definitely coming into the Mexican era over here, and I have some great Mexican friends, and a lot of people are saying, are you sure you're not some part of a Mexican inside you and stuff like that? So, you know, without a doubt, you know, I've really connected with all my Mexican fans and Mexican friends and everything out here. We click together, we get on well, and you know, I'm very happy with it.